Hello and welcome back to HoI4 to our German Kaiserreich campaign. Now you might notice a little bit of difference. Why the hell is Spain in civil war? Why is there still a massive US civil war? And why is there fighting right here? Well, things kinda happen. Okay, so I was recording a couple episodes after one after another, so I didn't make interval saves, which I usually do. And the footage got corrupted, so I had to make a little bit of a rollback. So I was replaying and making the same decisions again, but the AI apparently didn't, because now I declared war on Switzerland. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I was like, yeah, I kind of need to keep recording. Yeah, we are not ready yet. See, that's the problem. And my hotkeys apparently. Come on, Heartsfire, are you not just registering my hotkeys anymore, or did my space key break? That's something interesting I would need to find out. No, my space key's fine. It's apparently not just registering my hotkeys. Annoying. George Michael dies. So this would be, let's declare war on as much as we'd like. I can't. Syndicalists invade Italy. Warn them to turn back or face German arms. It gets us a political power. We're in a massive crisis, and even though the French have no forces at the border. Oh. We are not ready though. Like, we are really not ready. I don't know even what they're doing. I'm just barely on the Imperial Reconstruction side of things. Yeah, I'm still working. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Like, France has no manpower either, and they are at average stability, so they can push their manpower. They've got their military staff already. I don't want to lose. So what you could do is lose the German heartland, take over the Deutsches Mittelafrika, and retake the center. But I don't ever want to see France become that powerful. No, I think we're not ready yet, but we're gonna create allies in the Kingdom of Spain, stuff like that. Because I am currently sending equipment and material to Spain and the American Union State, and hopefully get them on the right side of the. Right side of the fence. Yeah, well. Shit. I can't do anything about that. That's really annoying. There's a lot of political power. So I can send the ultimatum. You know what? I'm gonna make a little bit of a save game. Just because this is getting out of control. Alright. Because the ultimatum might mean that France is like, okay. No, we just declare war. Okay, this is definitely not an ultimatum. I want to see how far we can get. Striking at France right now. Come on, can I get proper orders? There we go. Because I don't think we can. Our army is definitely not ready yet. But we have allies, so that might be like a small advantage that I can count on. We're probably already in Paris before the end of the war. Well, we won't. I think I just did the wrong one. Warn them and turn back, face German arms. So we just already declared war. So, all right. Well, let's see how far we can get in before things really start. Well, Second Weltkrieg. No elections until we stand in Paris. Diplomacy has reached peace once again. The Syndicalists back down. Oh wow, we could have prevented this war if we were smart about it, but we weren't. We're getting volunteer divisions, people are joining in to help us. I think I must just do a general call to arms actually, call all my allies in. Getting convoys, people are sending me equipment. The Great Crusade, Gott erhalte den Kaiser, der Sieg wird unser sein. I don't know what erhalt is, but God, I just need to translate that real quick. Google Translate. Erhalte. Get. I don't think that's really what they mean. Right, just need to... Alright. Right-wing circles have been calling crusade against the community of France ever since the communards, blah blah. Now their wish to be final come true. Instead of works has been glorious Vaterland and Nest of Syndicus Vipers. After Gutenberg explained the special radio addressed the reasons of Germany's involvement in another war with France and called eradication of the final obstacle achieving a place in the sun. Thousands of young Germans rushed to enlist the military following an example of the Kaiser's grandson. It's very blah, 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 Germany. So get the Kaiser. The war will be ours. Sieg is, I think, a different German word for war. If I remember correctly, Sieg. Oh, the victory. Sorry, it is close. So, God will be with us. Victory will be ours. Basically, is that what they said? But we have very little. I want to push in fairly. Okay. So first of all, let's seize my land leases because I'm shipping away 40% of my production, so I hope I can win the war before the end of everything. So I need my production. That's 1. 2, I barely have any, so yay, I guess. That does mean, okay, we have been working a little bit, so I don't need this, but I do need regular equipment. I need very little on my tanks. And our aircraft are fun in games, but I don't need them as much. So let's start with this. At least get the infantry. And it seems that the French have... Okay. Convoy. Seems we lost the French side. The naval invasion here. We no longer have naval control over the area. Right. What we're gonna do is set you up right like this and just do a little bit of a coastal run. That's it. I just wanted you to cut off some coastline here. Alright. Conservatively speaking, I think I should stop the attack right now and just dig in. Let the French ruin their manpower on us, because they have no manpower either. Okay, they did get some manpower. But the Italians stopped the fight. So while the Italians and everybody stopped fighting, we got the short end of the stick. Can I... okay, I have a couple of puppets. I should have a couple of puppets. Let's see who that is. Direct puppets are Flanders, Wallonia, Lithuania, and another Baltic Duchy. So you have 10 forces plus you have no manpower, alright. You are a direct puppet and you have... manpower and you have some forces, so let's request all of them. Lithuania, thank you very much. This will be like our foreign legions, led by a skilled general, Erwin from Rommel, because we don't really have anybody else, and he's a skilled man. You have very little manpower, so I'm not going to bother with that. And I wish you were a part of us, but you aren't. Sadly enough, you don't seem to be really enjoying the idea of going to war with us. Kingdom of France. Wow, you've switched to a kingdom. I did not expect that. I can request your forces and you have a bit. 13 divisions. No, I'm gonna let him do it. Right, Rommel. Can you take care of this real fast? Because we are losing a couple of fights here and there. I want half of you to just strike at that guy. There we go. Improve machine tools. Just get production up and running, because that is important. Okay, hopefully we can do this in time, and we managed to take a little bit of territory, so kind of prevented the Maginot Line being a thing, which is rather great. Let's get the regular army being green. A little bit darker green. Actually, no, it's the regulars, and then we got some special forces. Now, as you might have noticed, there's a big VOD online about a multiplayer game I did last Saturday evening. Really fun. But I learned a lot of new tactics and strategies. So if you guys have like any tips on improving my gameplay, because I kind of noticed that what I do works, But it's kind of the point. That's just it. It works. There's nothing. I'm not particularly any good at the game. I always knew that I wasn't that good. But now you get to confirmation. Okay, seize the attacks. I wanna. Okay, we're almost back to normal. That's good. So stability is getting up. I'm gonna keep going down this path. Probably because also kind of really want to get organizing the youth because that will give me a lot of manpower. Russian divisions are arriving. Everybody's sending me equipment. Alright, so I'm gonna change this up because I didn't at this time know that the Christian Union thing is here, and I don't want to embrace the thought because then you have the Social Democrats, and this is a very powerful bonus. So we're gonna jail the leaders and force them to go underground, and I don't give a shit that France might not like it because we are already at war with France. So yeah. And France might have the numerical superiority right now, but they have, same as me, they have no manpower. Can we fly over here? There we go, at least get something. I'm mostly a bit peeved about my factory amount, but, well, Unsere Kampf, which is Hitler's book, as we had managed to get it last time. Okay, get around there. So we don't really want to attack here, and I'm gonna let the Russians do their thing. Okay, we just lost some stability, right, because we just jailed a political party away. Alright, so this is no longer cut off. That's a little bit annoying, but so far we're holding the line. I guess that's important. Concentrated industry. I wish there was something right now that could give me the edge in the defense. I don't think there is, so we kind of have to deal with what we got right now. We're not in an ideal situation. And there is literally, I don't think, anything I can do to improve upon where we're at. Except for maybe what I can do is, I don't think I have enough support equipment right now. But first of all, let's stop with this and get the manpower back for that. Alright. So we no longer need that. And we at least are capable of digging in. And I might go ahead of time on this. So I think it might be useful. I think this is the only guys that I'm gonna use for pushing. Nope, okay, that's a stupid attack. Let's hold it. Yeah, let's go on a defensive. I like that the entire world is sending me stuff just so I can hold the line. Okay, these guys, Atlantic Fleet 2. They organize my navy a little bit better. What do I have going on for here? This is German Fleet 3. That was my Africa fleet, but apparently I did not name it that way. Let's just add this bit onto it. The Bay of Biscay and the English Channel. And yeah, I guess I have to put them on Western Rams as well. Just merge in a couple of other fleets. Just, you know, the entire... Wait, Union of... Oh, right, we're of course at war with... Welcome the Jews. Oh, crap. This is a slightly better settlement of colonies like Madagascar. Guess there's less manpower, less political power loss, plus we get a civilian factory. I think that's been more ideal right now than anything else. I welcome the manpower, but I really want to get that political stability up. Workers in Rhino pressed against the recent anti-leftist actions of our government, especially with the well-known fraud scandal. I hope this doesn't cause any tragedy. Workers' strike. Alright, so this is kind of what we were afraid of that would happen, but right now it doesn't matter because we were already at war with France, so France has no real gains here. How does this work? There's still a dude here. There we go. Okay, we're holding the line. People are sending in everything that they have, which is rather great, but we just need a crap ton of infantry equipment. How much are we gaining a day? No, are we? This number is not always correct. As long as they do not attack too much, it usually is fine. Oh wow, we took heavy hits here. Which fleet is this? It's the Atlantic Fleet 2, alright. I think taking on both of these navies is proving to be a little bit more than I can chew. So let's just get all my navies right now in here. I'm gonna merge them up. So we're gonna go all on hold. I'm gonna get you all here. And I'm gonna put you all on do not engage because I want to get this fleet going now. Alright, so we've got our Air Force is complaining about something. But the French exhaust themselves. I don't know how they are in the manpower limit right now. Okay, so they managed to get manpower. Well, that's a issue. I just want to see how far we can get. So far, so good. Yes, you can prime your infantry equipment. As long as we can hold, it's not too bad. Large ships at low strength. Yeah, but you're on do not engage, and it's not a problem that much. Okay, all ships need to go here. Alright, merge up. I think now I have one fleet. Nope, still not. Baltic Fleet, Atlantic Fleet. My Baltic Fleet, what are you doing? Where are you? Oh, this is the Baltic Fleet, alright. Atlantic Fleet is the Iberian coast. We've got a large fleet coming up. Okay, good. Everybody's sending us divisions, so that's also pretty good. I think I just have to go through quite a lot of... Let's see, what's the fastest way down? So... Political power gain is fairly powerful. We're running with a mod that kind of forces us to gain... that we need more political power. So the fastest way to organize the youth is, I think, going through here. So it's either 1, 2, 3 here or 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And while this is pretty good, I think I want a political power gain. This has mostly to do with the added... we are working with the additional facts mod, so political power is a lot more important than it normally is. Plus, I right now don't have any to begin with. So it's quite important to have it. Okay, so we are barely holding the defenses apparently. But we are holding the defenses, and I think that is something I wasn't expecting. So let's take a look at the losses. We've lost about 127,000, but France already marched in 500,000 people. And it seems the Brits are not really fond of joining in just yet. Okay, so you're allowed to do everything split off, and you're just gonna defend our coastline here. And for now, I have no interest in the channel. Alright, we gained some guns from Middle Africa, which is rather nice. Let's take a look how the rest of the world is going. So it seems that the Kingdom of Spain is no longer being able to hold up. American Union State, however, is doing fine. So that is pretty good. I wish I could assist here, but I'm not daring to send out equipment. Okay, we're getting better on... Worker strike is gone. We gain some political power. Very nice. So we gain our factory production back. Lithuania, they cancelled the land lease. That's fine. There we go. We're gaining more factories every day. Bratcha community like war in Bhutan. Wish I could intervene, but you know. I think it's mostly the speed of the attacks, but okay, we're increasing stability. Which is, you know, a direct influence on our production rate. So if we look at like very low, you know, ag factories don't output. A low, it's just, we're getting there. That's the good thing. Divisions arrive. Washington falls to the Union State, which seem to have the advantage now. Now I switched all my trade away back from the United States up to the American Union States. Just give them as much an advantage as we can. Now I hope the Kingdom of Spain is capable of holding out. But it might not be. It's the only one that actually has anything, really. But it lacks in divisions, which is now mostly by the Sintfa. Or SNT, FAI, Serbia, 4th Balkan War. Well. They're heavy pushing on certain bits and bobs, but we're digging in, and we have like the Maginot Line, so they can bleed a lot of manpower rapidly. Look at that, they are going strong, and we don't even have manpower or anything to support the losses we make, so we're kind of going for trench warfare here. So Russia cancelled the land lease. That's fine. Okay, we finally are good on artillery. So our artillery's been resupplied. We are really working fast on getting our infantry equipment up and running. So we're just lacking in support equipment, which we actually finally need. So what we can do is tell the factories that are being produced right now. Civilian is nice, but I think... Oh, right. We are producing both at the same time. That's fine. All right, good. Okay. Don't know really what's going wrong there, but... Alright, so how's... I think my Air Force that I had is... No, it's still alive. I thought for a second it was destroyed, but... It's still here. It's still flying. So what do we know about the area? There's about a couple of fighters, that's about it. Okay. That's not too much. There's a... Iron Guard of Romania is fabricating against us. That's these guys. They're dying. What are you doing? Nationalize the oil industry. Oh, right. France. German Empire is at war with the Commune of France. Ooh. It's after a certain date. Wait, we're in 1938, so we're already working on this, so that is fine. This is ahead of time, so no thank you. This is 1939. I guess it's one of the few things that we can do. Thank you for sending the infantry equipment. Yeah, we're just missing support equipment, and infantry equipment is going up fast, so I think I can just do this real quick and get that support equipment more efficient. Oh, I can't wait for that political power to finally just be, you know, positive. The National Protection Alliance is declaring war. Everybody's declaring war on each other. Stop it. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a reactionary force from these guys. I'm gonna delete your orders and just all ship you to right... No, not like that. There we go. Just add into the defensive line wherever it's necessary so that the French will bleed as much manpower just on it. So we got the old protest. We're gonna do nothing. I think I need the manpower more than the oil that's coming out of it. Alright, that's our new defensive guns. It's pretty nice. And let's see, is there anything in here? Get some excavation. 1938 is like a bit of a crap year. Alright, get some fleet and being. I guess that might do some help. Alright, France is literally starting to bleed already. Look at that. Their forces are very low on equipment, so he is literally trying to blitzkrieg us right now and end the war before, you know, he runs out of I don't know what, you know, before he runs out of equipment. But it's already happening, and I don't even know what half of his forces are made of, but it looks shit. Like, these guys are just crap. I have a single infantryman somewhere where I can actually have a look at what it might consist of. 2 is about low, so we got... Right, it's just artillery and 12 support divisions. Alright. Then my divisions are already better. Mind you, they're still not that good. But at least they have something. Empire of Japan's volunteers. Iron Guard of Romania is still justifying against us? Really? What are you doing? Oh, I still didn't work on us as the oil industry. I thought we already had the event there. I don't think I can really stop him doing it, but well, whatever. Let's see, we are positive on everything, and we're barely breaking even on support equipment, but we are breaking even, so yay, I guess. I have some manpower, and there went the manpower. We're only 150 behind, so there's improved infantry equipment. Pretty damn nice. Alright. Let's start researching some battlefield support, because I genuinely have no... And these are slow, I think, because of the fact that we're still working with victors of the Weltkrieg. But, well... I don't know what to research else. What else? Everything else is, like, massively ahead of time, and these are solid bonuses, so... Yeah. I don't know what France is doing, but it seems like suicide is once again France's answer to everything. Let's see. Actually, that reminds me. I want to get the... wait, I have 3 fleets again? The Atlantic fleets of the Iberian coast. Baltic fleet. Alright, I want you to guys to merge. I probably should merge on the Baltic. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna change for now everything. I'm gonna set up one big Baltic fleet. I still need to like take a proper look at, you know, what a best fleet composition is. Well, nice, nice, nice. We lose a little bit of political power, but you know. All right, France is not doing so peachy, so we're just waiting for manpower, and then we'll push through. I think we have the capability of doing it. It's just waiting for the people to really think like, you know what, war might not just be such a bad idea. What have we got here? Some convoys probably getting wrecked. Yeah. You know, it's to be expected, because we're trading oil from the American Union state, but I think they should have the factories. Okay. I think I'm also ready to start land leasing again. Not as much, but I think it's important we start pushing the advantage that we have right now, that the France might be shut down early, and that we can assist in not syndicalism not going like arising. Citizens lease for the Baltic. Okay. Who cares? We don't have any manpower anyway, so yay. Like, this is the best moment you can go. Right, we need 45 days to... No, I'm an idiot. 35 days to dominus victory in South Africa. So that is fine with me. But that might still lead to that civil war. And there's still a risk. I believe if Ukraine eventually tries to break away, crisis in the coalition, that might be it. Fin and Aun reforms. So, why would you want to remove that? Recognizing Russian as a second language. Oh, they're moving towards Russian friendship. I can right now not have any trouble with Ukraine. So that might be that Ukraine is gonna just jump out of the Federation. Even though Russia is setting up pressure. Well, these are fascists. It's not, you know, not the worst. As long as they're not syndicalists, because they are a terrible bunch. Like, sure, we'll accept. Non-England wants to... New England? Wait, where the hell is that? Okay, some entente. Germany and the Italian Federation. Not support for the Pope. Support the Catholic Church and invest more in the Catholic-dominated regions of the Kaiserreich. It costs some political power, but we gain force civilian factories, which I think is worthwhile. Plus, we just gained our manpower pool, which is great. And get 100 political power from right here. Gentlemen, it's time to start pushing back. Alright, manpower has arrived, and it's time to really kick the, you know, kick the enemy's ass. Our artillery has grown, excellent. And we are already marching into Paris. It looks like success is ours. Set up a small line here, and we are... Oh wait, we managed to get another front in, so we need to be fast here. Commune of France is falling rapidly. It seems like the Entente has declared war. Alright, so this is gonna be... there's gonna be some expensive decisions to make. So, Flanders will become... Wallonia-Flanders will become... Yeah. I don't think... We gain core on Deutsch Wallonien. Picardy... Deutsches Wallonien. It's a non-core state. So, I don't give a crap about it. We have barely anything to seek here. So we'll return it. That makes a lot more sense. Switzerland calls for aid, and we will answer, I think. Yeah. We can lose the manpower. We can lose everything right now, because the Alright, Belgium, hi. You're fun and all, but can you just give me Ile de France, Picardy and France-Vlaanderen? Oh, you can actually keep France-Vlaanderen. I don't care much about that. Thank you. They won't be long now. Nice, a dire situation. Nice, nice, nice. Zuid-Afrikaanse Republiek. We'll send them a little bit of help. Portugal wants to sign a non-aggression pact. Switzerland wants to send 2 divisions as volunteers. You see the occasional struggling push, but it immediately gets, you know, soft and, you know, followed up by a successful attack after successful attack. We're just a little bit of fort troubles, but we're mostly sending in foreigners against that. And okay, we lose a little bit of manpower for the colonies there. But that might lead to like full integration. I don't know, maybe. Colonial crisis, recruit population factor. Well, Switzerland sends divisions. Modify the land lease. I'm gonna send you some more equipment because I'm feeling really confident in our war effort right now. Let's see if I can get you guys to win this war for once. And let's see, I can get some recon in, I think. Might be, yeah, I can risk it. We got some Ottoman Empire, separate uprisings, Ottoman Axis War, Blue Lotus. Right, this is the Tintin books. Ireland wants to sign a non-aggression pact. That's fine. Right, that also means that we're gonna start moving the fleet into a different direction, and I'm gonna train the Marine Division. I might not have the equipment for it now, but it will happen soon. Besides, I think I do have to tell them that these guys are just not important at all. We're not producing that much right now, but I think it's important that we do stay on the attack and get... there you go. Now these guys are friendly with one another. So I guess one of these guys might actually... No, okay, there's volunteers here, but... Okay, this is our Sedantag. Final reform is here. We're finally positive. And yeah, that's awesome. Factory output plus 5%. Actually, there's something I want to take a look at. You guys have been mentioning this, and I probably should do this a lot sooner, but Victors of the Weltkrieg. How do I fucking get rid of this? The Modern Art of War. No, I need a new doctrine for that. Okay, maneuvers. Getting an annex war goal in France. I don't want to ruin your day, but is it war with the Kingdom of France? And the Kingdom of France does not exist, or is a subject of German Empire. Alright. It's not really what it is. Oh, right, so new textbooks. I do want a new doctrine here. So for now, I need to wait till I've got enough political power for that. So let's, yeah, let's go for experimental funding and everything. 5% factory output though is nice. What is this one? Kind of political power. That probably should have gone differently. Well, anyway. Okay, so let's take Cherbourg. Cherbourg. I don't know actually how to pronounce that. I'm gonna put all of you here. Go for Brest. Or Bray, I guess, if it's French. Seems that they are managing to hold off any Entente landings while we are managing to just take every single fucking thing. Okay, you guys go for Operation Sea Lion. Mobile warfare, great. We are... That's too long, I'm not gonna do that one. Some radar, radar is fairly useful. Alright, just get in everybody. Well, Brest's been taken, that means we've got some very nice capitulation numbers there. And they capitulated to us, which is even greater. That means we can now just... We're gonna do the lazy bit here and take defensive stance on these provinces. Actually, this one doesn't matter. And I just want you... Yeah, you can actually also defend the entire coastline, so... Why don't you just add this one in as well? There we go. You guys can go back home. We have 3 military factories. Wow, isn't that great? There we go. Socialist Republic as Italy has capitulated. Very good. So they capitulated to us, surprisingly enough. Even though we didn't do anything. Let's see. Nationalist France can have the land if they join us. Formalize the division of France. Bavaria has been captured by the French and been defeated. We've ripped out of the heart of the revolution and must decide what to do with occupied France. There's however a problem with nationalist France, which managed to occupy parts of France during the War of the Communards. For the stability of our western border, it would be best if we reach some agreement with the French nationalists. I think we can refuse it. Yeah, why the fuck would I? These guys are stuck in Africa. I have no business with them again. Managed to occupy lands? You're joking, right? These guys took Marseille and a neighboring province in Provence. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So, I'm gonna save it here because this is probably gonna be entirely different from what I think it's gonna be. So... Right, so that's just fun. Gonna have the land if they join us. Does that mean that they only get this bit or they have or the entire thing? So let's see what happens if I do this. To refuse. Okay, honor the deal. Welcome to Middle Europa. So the French now are part of... Nice! Does that mean the Entente still exists in its current thing, but we just gained like a very powerful ally? Call to Whups, bitches. That does probably mean that the land that I currently occupy is all gonna go to France once the war ends. But I don't know. SAP endangers United Baltic Duchy. Demand Russian to seize all support. The United SAP is gaining popularity in Norway. Way it takes massive underground propaganda campaigns that likely supported Russians. The government of the United Baltic asks us to support. Yeah. Demand Russia to seize all support. I am willing to go against Russia right now, because citizens leave for the Baltic. Yep, they are allowed. And we just gained... No, that's not really what happened. Okay. Who's fabricating against us? Russian Republic. Well, shit. That means that we need to abandon this defensive line in favor for this one. Start digging in. No, we are gonna do any conflict with Russia if necessary. We have a fairly large alliance. And I am willing to bet that the Russians aren't as powerful as they think they are. I do, however, let's see how we're looking at on equipment. I can go for motorized divisions. Okay, so let's get some low priority motorized divisions in Luxembourg and deploy them on. These guys, for now, you can just do a little bit of coastal defense. There we go, 7 harbors. No, wrong button, there we go. I think I just keep pushing the wrong... No, okay, we're good about that. There we go. Looks like we are sinking the remnants of the English fleet. Which is rather great, to be honest. We've got parts of the fleet being attached to being repaired, so it's not the largest fleet right now, but... Alright, so we're digging in among the Russian border, and I still have strong allies. It seems that increases stability. Nice, we're now at average stability, finally. And first landings are attempted by France. Russian nationalists control the UBD. Russia managed to establish control of the United Baltic Duchy. Crap. Yeah, well... We gotta be honest here, if they are... so, are they still my puppet? Don't think so, no. Are they? What? This is confusing. I don't think they are. Even though they got a new political power, Lithuania... Nope, no, they are not. Definitely aren't. Divisions of Japan have arrived. What's the problem with exiled divisions?
Alright.
Hey, they're coming back in, so... Okay, that's not a problem. Some support equipment, experimental research. Let's get the factory output. Alright, how are the other wars going? Not so good, but you're the only one with manpower left, and you're the one getting my equipment. Okay, we're guaranteeing. Okay, so we have to guarantee them now with how things are currently going. We can no longer ignore Russia. American Union State, however, is doing pretty good. So that's a positive, I guess. Oh, England has dug in. We're definitely gonna need a little bit more. Oh, our Marines are shit. There you go. Support artillery, engineering companies, signals and recon, safe. High priority update, train the dudes we have, because these are now probably gonna go to complete shit. Well, actually not that bad. Alright, Bucharest Treaty is dead. We can debuff for oil shortage? Really? That's stupid. Oh, I will oppose that. Okay, formation flying. What kind of resources do we have left? It's close to 39, so I probably think we should our construction speed first. It's just support equipment that we need a lot of, right? Yeah. And our light tanks that are being added. Munitions factories being destroyed. Well, yeah. Not ideal. I wish I could get the army there, but I think they're more important than Russia. Leading being, that's nice. Let's drag a fairly safe line here on. Let's do a bit more of a northern strike again with, you know, Moscow embedded in it. There we go. Factory output. And with that, I'm actually going to end the episode. Things went a little bit different. We're actually not as far as we were in the last episode, but things have entirely changed. Oh, Carlos is still going great. No, wait. Is the Carlos the wrong one? Or is it the right one? Now I don't know. No. We were supporting the Kingdom of Spain. We aren't supporting these guys, but they're not as bad. As long as these syndicalist idiots don't run this show, that's fine with me. Right, so I'm ending the episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye bye.